Doug's Boxing Talk. All right, look. Xander Zayas, Jaron Ennis tomorrow night. My prediction initially was for Xander Zayas. He has the whole Puerto Rican territory behind him. Jaron Ennis has Philadelphia behind him. He has a lot of the black community behind him. But at the end of the day, I feel like Xander is going to be a little bit of a puzzle that Jaron Ennis can't quite figure out. But I also feel like Jaron Ennis has the skills to negate whatever it is Xander Zayas wants to do. I want to call it a 50-50 fight because that's really what it is at the end of the day. But I think a new star will be born tomorrow night. However, in light of new information, if this is true, I will have to change my pick to Jaron Boots Ennis, and I'll explain why. Take a listen to this clip.
There's been rumours that Jay-Z's walking you out. Eddie said he can't confirm or deny it. Can you confirm or deny it?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't tell you. I don't know. I got to see fight night.
Last one from me.
Now, if that information is true, if Jay-Z is walking Jaron Boots Ennis out to that ring, there is absolutely no way Xander Zayas is winning that fight tomorrow unless he knocks Jaron Ennis out cold. And I'm talking about cold, where there's no 10 count. The referee has to kneel down, look at him dead and gone, and wave the fight off. He has to be completely out of there. Why do I say that? The last time we saw an artist as prominent as Jay-Z walk a fighter out, it was when we saw Terrence Crawford get walked out by Eminem versus Earl Spence Jr. Now, you may ask, well, what does that have to do with anything? Well, Errol Spence didn't have a snowball's chance in hell to win that fight against Terrence Crawford. And even a healthy version of him doesn't beat Terrence Crawford. But that night, they made absolutely sure that there was no way Errol Spence would even be able to put up a fight to make anybody question if he was going to be able to win that fight. Now, why does that have relevance? Well, Jay-Z is from Brooklyn. The fight is going to be in Brooklyn. But Boots is from Philadelphia. Those two things don't necessarily correlate. There's no reason for Jay-Z to take time out of his busy schedule to come over and walk Boots out. We've never known him to be a Boots fan. You know, we've seen him in some high profile fights, you know, Floyd Mayweather, some tank fights, things like that. But we've never, he ain't never been to no Jaron Boots in his fight. Why is he popping up there now? Well, I can tell you probably why. Boxing is on life support. They need a new superstar. So guess what? We take Jaron Boots Ennis, we put him against Xander Zayas, who has this huge following. No matter what, Jaron Boots Ennis comes out on top. Now, Boots could very well come out there and stop Xander Zayas. That's not out of the question for me. I don't think that's out of the realm of possibility. He can go out there and stop Xander Zayas in the second, third, fourth round, and it'd be over just like that, and everything goes according to plan. Or Xander Zayas can come out there, do some work, and really make it either a close fight, edge him out on the scorecards, or maybe even put him down once or twice. But guess what? He can't win on them scorecards. He can't win by a standing TKO stoppage. He has to knock that man out cold in order to have his hand raised at the end of the night. Jaron Boots Ennis, either one or two things. He either pledged to them people and said, hey, I want to be down, and they're going to reward him with this victory, or boxing has just decided that he's going to be the next guy because Tank is on hiatus. Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, Keyshawn are in this love triangle where they holding up, fighting each other. Rolly Romero has been holding up the division for over a year. He's just been hanging on to a belt. Nobody cares about Teofimo Lopez. Naoya Inoue is in Japan. He's not a domestic fighter. And then you got guys like Bam Rodriguez, who's a hell of a fighter, but he isn't quite the draw that they need him to be, nor are they pushing him like they need to either. Similar to David Benavidez. David Benavidez, hell of a fighter, but can't get a dance partner. Canelo won't give him a shot. There's nobody for him to really mix it up with other than Canelo, or maybe Bivol or something, one of these guys, to even get that kind of recognition. So again, boxing is on life support. They need a superstar. There's going to be a lot of eyes on this fight and him coming out on top could move him at 29 years old, 35 fights in the game, to the next level. Again, if you see it, if you plan on doing live betting, right? Right now, he's a minus 500 favorite. Dude, if you hear a Jay-Z theme song, even if he don't walk him out, if he come out to Jay-Z, bet it all on Jaron Boots Ennis. I'm telling you, he's gonna win the fight. I don't know how he gonna win it. It could be a robbery. And a robbery is really kind of best case scenario for boxing, for the boxing business, because Puerto Rican fans are still gonna feel like Xander is the guy and that he got robbed. And then boxing gets what they need, which is another superstar, a black superstar, because we know those make for the best superstars in boxing. They get another black superstar that they can push up, right? Everybody wins. Maybe even set up a rematch. But I'm telling y'all, if that rumor is true and Jay-Z walks out Jaron Boots Ennis, there's absolutely nothing Xander Zayas can do aside from knocking that man into the next dimension. Because if he stay in this first dimension, they're going to find a way to wake his ass up before that 10 count. So he has to knock him completely out of here to win this fight. Anyway, y'all probably going to call me conspiracy theorist. Call me what you want, but call me right if that's what happened tomorrow, if he come out with Jay-Z. Anyway, let me know what y'all think of the video in the comments. And it's Doug Boxing Talk. I'll catch y'all in the next one.